It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Warriors out in Oakland. And for Golden State, it's been exactly the kind of start to the season that they were shooting for. They've lost only once in their first 7 games. Can't ask for much more than that. And with all of Curry's talents, one of the great shooters of all time, maybe the greatest, Kenny, where does he stand among all-time great players, period?
Wow, all-time players. Now, that's
all-time great players, period.
Well, he's starting to get in a discussion because of the multiple MVP things and the championships. Because the greatest players in the world, not only have they won awards, but they've won multiple championships. So he's moving into that category right now.
To add on to what Kenny is saying, it's about something you can hear and something you can wear.
What's that?
Rings, baby.
Ooh.
Rings.
You can hear them.
2 rings won't get it. 3, maybe. 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
I just can't add anything to that.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. The Warriors with their last game here in Golden State before heading out on the road. And guys, we're not going to be seeing Draymond Green, who is injured.
Yeah, Kevin, you could tell when he went down in that last game, it just didn't look good. And now that news just kind of confirms our worst fears. He's going to have to watch from the sideline, and really the timetable's still in doubt.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, we know how dominant the Warriors are, but we also know that turnovers remain their Achilles heel. Now, Steve Kerr says sometimes the game comes too easy for our guys. They think they can do anything. We just have to keep it simple. The simple leads to the spectacular. And as the simple reporter, I send it back to the spectacular Kevin Harlan.
D.A., thank you. And by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. Clark, back when you were playing, what were the biggest challenges over the first third of the season you found?
Well, the travel is always a challenge, particularly early in your career, just learning how to manage that. How do you rest? How do you get your work in? How do you stay focused mentally? So the challenge of travel and the details of your craft. And then establishing chemistry with your teammates. We were kind of in transition my first 3 years in Indiana, where we had new players each year. And that's one of the challenges with a team that's struggling to be competitive.
And it's the Warriors to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. Kenneth Faried is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's LeVert. It's good from long range. LeVert's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Brooklyn. Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the board.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Thompson misses. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Down low, Nets passing it around, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, Karis LeVert came into the league as a scoring wing, but has changed into a playmaker. I mean, he developed into a primary ball handler out of necessity, and it's a role he's thrived in. He attacks the defense and can finish at the rim himself or find teammates.
And the first one at the line is good. And LeVert has described his game as constantly evolving, something backed up as his transition from wing to simply playmaker.
Yeah, he's a high character, high quality young man, and he's gone through a ton of injuries going back to his days at Michigan, getting more and more comfortable with the ball in his hands because he's a guy that can make plays, and I think his game is just going to continue to grow as the years pass.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Yeah, I think they were totally checked out, Greg. At least that's what it looked like. When you play that kind of defense, you expect to lose.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Passes it to Curry. Thompson looking for an opening. Clock at 6. Curry from deep three-point land. The rebound by the Nets.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
You're exactly right, Greg. That's certainly in his range. Forget about the miss and get ready for the next one.
Hollis Jefferson, good.
Taking it right at the defense. Hollis Jefferson in attack mode.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Jones. To the paint, Thompson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now, here is Russell, coming off a solid outing against Denver. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 7 points.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Curry against Russell. Right side Curry. Iguodala outside. The shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
No question about it. Honed in completely. They demonstrated real grit in a tough place to play, and they got the result they wanted.
And Kenneth Faried, an outstanding performance with Team USA in 2014. But, Greg, his minutes have gone down in recent seasons.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great rebounder. He's got all the athleticism you need, but he's not a shooter or a big-time defender. In today's game, you need your big man to do at least one of those two.
That free throw good from Faried.
You know, Faried is a highly energetic player who takes good shots. I like to see him improve on his defense moving forward.
Both free throws good from Faried. Well, it's been a long time coming for Nets fans, but starting this offseason, Brooklyn will actually own their own draft pick.
I hope for all Nets fans they can avoid this situation for a long time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's LeVert. Cans it from downtown. He's got 10.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jones, the pass to Iguodala. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Jones sends it back. Curry against Russell. Curry kicks to Bell. At the elbow, Jones. Thompson outside. Stolen. Here's LeVert. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. From deep. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Bell. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
And he's an assassin from long range. With his size and quick release, coupled with the consistency, Thompson is a very hard man to guard beyond the arc.
Inside, stolen by Fareed. Here's Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to LeVert. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Got to be more careful. Can't pick up 2 fouls this early on. You just can't.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. To the inside. Iguodala with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And that's why teams work so hard to get the ball inside, to create those high percentage looks and keep the buckets flowing.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And you look at Andre Iguodala, the first ever player to win a Finals MVP without starting a single game in the regular season.
That tells you something about his unselfishness and, at the same time, his under-the-radar impact on winning. His willingness to accept that six-man role right from the beginning, I really feel helped set the tone in that Warriors locker room.
Now, here is Russell. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game, so many offensive skills in his toolkit. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
A moment now to see the numbers for D'Angelo Russell. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Thompson up top. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Livingston. The position of power forward, Clark, that was your position. Did you ever think it would become a major weapon for stretching the floor as it is now?
No, I didn't see that evolution happening. I mean, again, at that time in the 80s, even into the 90s, you had the small forward and the power forward was more of an enforcer. I was actually kind of a hybrid at the time because I could deal inside effectively on the glass and because of my size and strength, but also could step out and put it on the floor and pass it a little bit. So, no, the evolution with the 4-man in this day and age, I did not foresee that at all. Love what's happened with it, but it speaks, I think, to the athleticism and skill of these bigger guys now.
It does. 6 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. Iguodala with the steal. And the pass to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Iguodala's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Yarebko's checked in for Bell. And Cook subbed in for Klay Thompson. Trying to get something going. Crab, no good. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Livingston, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Sean Livingston, one of the most unique players in the league, Greg.
6'7" point guard who excels hitting turnaround jumpers in the post. A bouncy finisher around the rim, a versatile defender, and really a cagey playmaker. No one else like him in our league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Livingston hits both of them. And guys, Kenny Atkinson, a coach who has a knack for player development.
Yeah, he does, and the players' improvement on this Nets team speaks to that. I mean, Atkinson has done a terrific job of improving his young players. Also gets the most out of the veterans and teaches them new skills and approaches to their game, which endears them to the players and helps his team.
Now here's Crab. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Golden State.
To the middle, and then Jones with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Napier, the Warriors making the shot. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. Number 5, the Warriors.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And the first one at the line is good. Evans, he's checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for Napier. So it's the Warriors now. Over to the wing. Here's Cook. The shot from the low post is good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Out left to the wing. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
That free throw good from Allen. In the NBA, Clark, great offense sometimes overcomes great defense. The fadeaway jumper, an example of one of the more unstoppable shots players make.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, you think of guys like Dirk Nowitzki, LeBron James. Dirk's was so unorthodox, and at his size, just impossible to get to his shot when he stepped away from you. And LeBron has mastered it with his athleticism and strength. I mean, he'll fade away and fade 8-10 feet away from you and still get that shot off. So those two guys, I mean, if you're talking about major fadeaways currently in the last decade, I don't think you could find anybody that would top them.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Evans. And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 3. Napier feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As this season gets underway, let's see how the Nets are stacking up in the NBA stats.
And you look at their opponents' points per game. Now, some of that can be influenced by pace of play, but I still like what I'm seeing from them defensively. Getting stops, a big part of how they win games.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Davis. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. Floats one, and he makes that one. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Allen. 8 points his last outing. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Here is Cook. Inside, it's deflected. Stolen by Allen. Grab with the ball. Evans is there. Napier kicks to Davis. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And that one falls for Davis. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Livingston, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
LeVert's checked in for the Nets.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. Nets trail by 4. Now here's Cram. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. 1:52 left to play here in the first. The Warriors leading. Here is Cook. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee. Yarebko can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Crabbe finds Allen. 14 feet away. Crabbe, no good. And the Warriors with possession here. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And here are the Warriors now. Brooklyn trailing. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
And Allen Crabbe, a strong shooter from outside, but he can still be a bit streaky, Greg, at times.
Yeah, I mean, he'll joke with himself that when he's off, he plays like Allen, but when he's on, he's playing like AC. I mean, uses that Jekyll and Hyde motivation to make sure he stays aggressive on offense. The team and coaching staff are in on it as well, as they know a hot Crabbe is a handful to deal with.
Last season, a huge step in the role for Allen Crabbe as he was given a larger piece of the pie on offense.
Yeah, you know, he saw his first season, Kevin, as a consistent starter, and oftentimes that's a boon for a young player. He had career highs in shot attempts from the floor and from behind the arc, and as you might expect, consistency was a bit of a challenge with the increased role, but I think it's something that Crabbe will relish and embrace and do well in due time.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Allen. 13 feet away. Crabbe, no good.
Boy, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today.
Evans kicks to Livingston. At the top of the key, Cook. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Five seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ball's knocked loose. This one for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking as he's made the transition from a point guard at Davidson to a combo guard in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
Evans out there with Yarebko. And there's Livingston. Then it's Jones. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. No good on the free throw. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Nets. And he sinks the second. Here's Curry. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Pulls it from the elbow. And Davis pulls it down.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here. Bell's checked in. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Curry is inside. Napier covering. Curry, good.
Nice to see how easy he takes over games. Makes it look elementary. I mean, that's why they feed him the rock so much.
Now, here's Napier. Not a lot of room. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And it's in there. And here are the Warriors now. Curry passes to Bell. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This has been a rough, turbulent outing for him so far. Fortunately, the rest of his team has bailed him out.
Evans' shot is good.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Perfect execution. That's how you take advantage of a transition opportunity.
Now, here's Napier. He's got 5. Crab with the ball. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Livingston.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And good that time. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to LeVert. It's stolen by Livingston. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Livingston. And that's now 7 points for Steph Curry. Nets trail by 8. Out to the wing. The call will go against Yarebko. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Aggressiveness is fine, but you can't be this over-aggressive. I think he's got to dial it back some. They need him on the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Then for the Nets, Fareed comes in for Crabbe. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Shabazz Napier. Now here's Fareed, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Clock at 6, stolen by Thompson. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Here is Bell after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Curry outside. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Well, I like the first quarter he had. And I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now. Go ahead and get it, youngster. Hollis Jefferson showing off the springs.
Warriors leading by 7. Curry looking around. Over Russell. Curry can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Warriors, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Curry kicks to Jerebko. To the middle. Here's Evans. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's checked in.
One shot.
And free throw good from Evans. Here's Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for Brooklyn.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Now here's Fareed. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Dinwiddie.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
Curry. In it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and in between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself. And he feels when matched up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018.
Brooklyn with the ball after the miss from Stephen Curry. They get it back.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
To the middle, it's stolen by Davis. Russell against Curry. Russell kicks to Dinwiddie. Over to the left wing. Hollis Jefferson finds Davis. Here's Hollis Jefferson, covered by Evans. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Curry against Russell. Over Russell. And too long on the shot. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
The size, the change of pace, the shiftiness of Russell. A hard guy to defend without fouling.
And when D'Angelo Russell is on the floor, he's looking to attack at every chance he gets.
Yeah, he's a smooth operator now. This guy has all the tools. He's best, though, I think, when he's challenging defenders and probing the defense. Such a skilled and gifted passer. He's got a nice blend of speed and has gotten stronger, which I think is really an asset for him. He can get a little streaky at times, but when he's on, you got to ride his wave because it's a good one.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Evans. Both good from the line that time.
And, you know, a lot of people are starting to wonder, is Russell going to be the future of this league? Time will tell. That's a big mountain to climb for the young fella from Louisville.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. Basket counts. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
To the paint. Pass to Dinwiddie. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. The feed to Fareed. It's rebounded by Golden State. And Thompson kicks to Cook. Back to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Russell with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Dinwiddie. Second chance shot. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Davis.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Now here's Iguodala. He's got 5. That one goes in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Fareed. Outside Russell. Teardrop shot. And the shot goes in. Russell's got 6.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Here's Curry. Softly drops in the floater. And the Warriors lead by 8.
You know, this quarter has been all him, all about him. They're getting it to him in his spots, and he's taking over.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Davis. Stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Iguodala dishes to Cook. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
First one falls for him. And the Warriors with some changes. Jones comes in for Bell. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Then for the Nets, Allen comes in for Davis. And it's Allen Crabbe in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. He doesn't get the second one. We seem to see a lot of players request trades in the media, but Clark, you have to believe some teams were blindsided by this.
Well, there's no question about it, Kevin, that teams have been blindsided on occasion. I don't like to see players operate that way, but I also understand sometimes the frustration that leads them to do so. But at the end of the day, I think it's part and parcel of the environment we're in and the nature of the business of the NBA. Sometimes players just aren't confident in what they hear directly, so they take other measures to voice their choice or displeasure.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now Livingston, 6 points for him. Thompson outside. Pulls up on the elbow. Connects. The jumper drops. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Up top, Russell. He's got 8. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. But they recover it. Second shot opportunity. Fareed, no good. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Iguodala. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Fareed. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Calm, cool, collected amongst the big trees inside. Dinwiddie continues to impress from the painted area.
And here's Livingston. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Russell finds Crabbe and airballs the triple. That one was way off.
And, you know, Kevin, this team is struggling a bit right now. I mean, I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
Jerebko's checked in for the Warriors. And the Nets also making a change. Shabazz Napier's checked in for Russell. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And it's Livingston with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Six to shoot. Kicks to Thompson. Over Crabbe. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 16 points and 2 rebounds. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Let me tell you something. Stephen Curry put on a show in the first half. You know about his ball handling. The range, he can shoot from anywhere. What I like, he's a rare guy who can really entertain, yet at the same time be Mr. Efficiency.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
A look there at the Golden Gate Bridge, blanketed, shrouded in fog. What a sight. Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nets trail by 9. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. Allen is out there with Kenneth Faried. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Russell. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Allen for the 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Stephen Curry. First in free throw percentage, 12th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Thompson in the corner. Shot from the wing. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. LeVert the pass to Russell to the left side wing. The Nets working the ball around now. The pass to LeVert. Count that bucket. LeVert's got the first bucket of the third here for the Nets.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Not going to keep Bell down. He takes pride in muscling his way through any obstacle the defense presents.
Faried outside. Here's LeVert. He's covered by Thompson. And it's LeVert missing. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson outside. And it's Golden State with another.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Here's LeVert. 12 points for him. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight them. Steph Curry 4th. And, of course, Kevin Durant.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
Here's LeVert. Drops one in from the wing. LeVert's got 14.
You know, the mid-range, Jay, continuing to look better over time for LeVert, showing real improvement in knocking that shot down.
Now, here is Bell. Thompson outside, uncovered. Offensive rebound, Jones. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Nets trail by 11. Timeout called, the Nets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Hollis Jefferson finds Russell inside.
A bit of an oversized playmaking guard allows Russell to see over and around defenders. Great look there.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Fareed against Bell. Jones the pass to Curry. Over Fareed. Curry can't get it to go. Nets trail by 9. Outside Russell. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
Now, here is Bell. There's the dish to Thompson. From the baseline. Rebounded by the Nets. Fareed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
And the Warriors making a change here. Evans is checked in. Ed Davis is checked in for Brooklyn. Warriors leading by 7. Curry kicks to Jones. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range, Brooklyn with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And is there any doubt Klay Thompson could go to another team and average 30 points a game as the main offensive weapon?
Yeah, but he's not an attention seeker, and that's just not his personality. He knows it's more fun to play for a winner.
And it's Russell missing. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Nice shot by Evans.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 10.
And he's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
Here's Bell. Second chance shot. Bucket is good. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And how about the ferocity of Bell? It's admirable. He crashes the boards with such an animalistic nature.
Here's Allen. Pass to LeVert. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here is Davis. He has 7. Back to Russell. Over Bell, just 5 on the clock. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Russell.
Excelling in the pick and roll back at The Ohio State University. Russell bringing that skill along with him to the NBA. That skill travels well.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 14. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Here's LeVert. He's got 16. Outside, Russell. Passes it to LeVert. Misses the 3.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And Thompson kicks to Evans. To the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Ed Davis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Urebko's checked in for Damian Jones. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Curry.
And a jack-of-all-trades kind of player. Bell reminds me of a younger Draymond Green, a prospect on the rise.
Here's Dinwiddie. 7 points in the game. Knocked away. Allen passes to Dinwiddie. Now here's Napier. Defended by Jerebko. And it's Napier missing.
And that's solid defense, rock solid, contesting without fouling. Well done.
Pass to Cook. He kicks to Bell. Back to Cook. Evans feeling it out a bit. No good on the triple. And so Allen will bring it up for the Nets. It's a 14-point game.
Skilled at creating off the drive. Dinwiddie's confidence and focus when he's penetrating, superb.
Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Evans kicks to Cook. Bounce pass Livingston. Now the pass to Bell. Here's Livingston. And he banks in the layup. Livingston's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
I think he's trying to put this one away, quite honestly. I mean, feels like he can lay it up against any type of defense, and he can.
Now, here's Napier. He's got 5. Here's Dinwiddie. Offline with his 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
To the inside.
Such an active player. Love seeing Bell give up his body and be rewarded for the hustle.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Crabbe. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Here is Cook. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Over Crabbe. And it's Cook missing.
Not surprising he missed that one, though, Kevin. I mean, the defense was very aggressive on him there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kicks it to Bell. Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Evans. And the Nets making a change here as well. Fareed is checked in. Iguodala outside. Great D that time from Davis.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Crabbe with the ball. He's against Urebko. That one drops for him. 9 points for Davis.
And really all credit to the pass there. I mean, he angled it just right. Set up the basket beautifully.
Warriors leading by 14. Livingston dishes to Cook. Back to Livingston. Golden State moving the ball around. And the Warriors miss again. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Crabbe kicks to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Back to Crabbe. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Crabbe's got 7 points in the game.
And sometimes it seems as though Crabb likes taking these contested shots, almost like it's a challenge he enjoys and looks forward to.
Now, here's Jerebko. He's got 5. Now, here's Napier. He's covered closely. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. Back to Napier. To the middle. Davis kicks to Crabb. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Crabb's got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Cook. Napier covering. Tipped away. Crabb with the ball. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
We're playing fine. Everything's good. The turnovers have been well-intentioned. We're not giving up fast break stuff. We just got to pick up the intensity and the energy a little bit.
Well, taking the positive approach with his team right there.
Encouragement, confidence. I love the approach.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Jonas Jerebko out there with Bell. Then there's Iguodala. And there's Livingston. And it's Cook in at the point guard. That's the Warriors' 5. Now, here is Bell. Unloads from 13. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Dinwiddie. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Jones checked in for Golden State. Here's Napier. Outside, Davis. Inside. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Fareed known for being a great dunker. Give him any room to work with, and he's getting to that rim.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
And, guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Fareed, no good on the free throw. Warriors leading by 4. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Here's Livingston, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Kenneth Fareed.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Golden State. Sean Livingston. 2.
The first free throw is good. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Livingston hits both of them. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Now here's Napier. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shabazz Napier. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Livingston. Crabbe pulls it in. Nets trail by 4. Here's the 3. It's good from long range.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Iguodala. Jones in the post. Davis is there. Jones, no luck.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And it's tied up with that one.
And, you know, Crabbe's overall game is impressive. He's a rangy defender who also doesn't lack confidence when it comes to shooting and scoring.
Thompson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Five on the clock. Feeds it to Iguodala. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Lets it go from 11, and that one hits back iron. The Nets on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Hollis Jefferson finds Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Brooklyn, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Hollis Jefferson passes to Russell. Curry with the steal. Thompson in the posts. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's LeVert. Over Thompson. Misses off the right iron. Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And stolen by Crabbe. LeVert the pass to Fareed. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
For the 3. Yarebko can't get it to go. The Nets with the lead. Outside, Russell. Pass to Fareed. Baseline J on the way. Russell, no good. Warriors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Iguodala outside. Curry on the wing. Here's Jones, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
That free throw, no good. Jordan Bell's checked in for Urebko. And a change for the Nets. Allen's checked in for Crabb. That one drops. He ties it up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
To the right side. Hollis Jefferson finds Allen. Poked loose. Iguodala with the steal. Passes to Curry. To take the lead. And it's good on the layup. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
And Iguodala comes to help. 2 points. That one goes. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
Now here's Curry, and it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Curry against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Nets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Russell passes to LeVert. Back to Russell. Takes a 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Curry with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Russell finds Allen. Back to Russell. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
Thompson the bounce pass. Rob. Here's LeVert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Thompson.
And you know, the athletic LeVert makes these forays to the goal and does a good job drawing fouls in the process.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
So he gets them both. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half. Nets trail by 3. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to LeVert. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Iguodala with the steal. Thompson for the triple. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Nets have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Hollis Jefferson passes to Allen.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for the Nets, Jordan Allen. Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Fareed against Bell. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, once Thompson gets going, he is almost impossible to slow down. We're seeing that tonight. Their entire offense is revolving around him, and boy, is he coming through.
The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Here's Dinwiddie. Count it.
Indeed. My goodness, the determined Dinwiddie. Spencer coming up big on a crucial possession.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Dinwiddie. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Dinwiddie showing you his craftiness in the pick and roll sets, and you can see how he's grown in attacking those.
Bell passes to Curry. And Bell kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Over Fareed. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, I'll tell you what, Greg, what can they do? I mean, nobody can miss a shot. I mean, these guys are bringing it on offense right now.
Here's Dinwiddie. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Seeing Dinwiddie in attack mode, boy, that's fun to watch. Outstanding at getting to his spots and cashing in.
Curry dishes to Thompson. The 3. It doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's LeVert. .132 left to play here in the fourth. And Iguodala comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Warriors now. The Warriors leading. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's LeVert. He's covered by Thompson. Allen left side. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Keeps it alive, and it's put back in by Fareed. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And you can tell Fareed wants to take these shots. Enjoys coming through in huge spots.
Curry is inside. Outside, Jones. Thompson outside. Allen with the rebound. Here's LeVert. He's covered by Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 1. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Curry. From deep. The shot will not fall. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got 1 shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get back, and what did you do to spark your team?
I don't know, just be aggressive. That's all we do. Shots are going to fall as long as we got defensive stops and kept ourselves in the game. That we have enough talent on this team to turn the tide. So it says a lot about who we are and what our mission is this year.
Great win, Steph. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time